by the title, you've probably figured out that, well, I'm calling it fucking vegans. For a good reason, but I'm going to explain that later on. I'm also very well aware that I look like a popsicle, but it's hot. It's very hot. Yeah, today we're going to talk about vegans, and I have with me somebody who we do some YouTube videos together, and we've done a couple of these together, and we do really well together, mainly because I got nothing. I don't know why. Just we do good together.
It's natural talent.
Yeah, so with him interrupting, you just pull back. Hi, it's Nico again. Yeah, so today we're going to talk about vegans. Touchy subject.
Is it?
A little bit.
Well, just because we live in Vancouver.
Yeah, that's true. So the title is going to be called Fucking Vegans, and it's labeled that way for clickbait. 100% for clickbait, because I want to see what happens by labeling something that's going to piss off half of the population, or maybe more of the fucking population. I don't know. This is called Gumbles Grumbles, so I can grumble about whatever the fuck I want. That being said, do you want to say anything before I talk a bit about... Because, you're sitting there.
Well, the topic is fucking vegans. So that could be us complaining about vegans, or... Yeah, you know where I'm going with that.
But do you remember what I actually told you the subject was?
Overly vegan vegans.
Yes. Okay, so perfect. It's overly vegan vegans. What I mean by that is... So there's vegans. I'm basically already... fucking dog. I'm basically a vegan already. I apparently have a title.
You're not even close to being a vegan.
I have a title. My title is a polo vegetarian or pollo vegetarian. I don't fucking know what it is. Anyways, I only eat chicken. That's the only thing that I eat. I don't eat fish. I do eat tuna from a can occasionally because it's got dolphins in it, and I hate dolphins. Somebody asked me that the other day, actually. They're like,
dolphins?
Yeah, they're like, why do you hate dolphins? Dolphins are so cute. They're so beautiful. I'm like, dolphins are rapey. And there's videos all over the internet about dolphins raping people. Am I allowed to say that?
Yes.
Okay, well, it's true. It's a fact. So, dolphins rape people.
Also, dolphins and tuna?
There was rumors going around a long time ago that there's possible dolphin in tuna cans.
I'd pay more to eat a dolphin straight.
Right? Because fuck dolphins. So, anyways.
Life goal, honestly, eat one of every animal on Earth.
But some have to be excluded.
Well, yeah, but you leave it to the very last, so by the time you get to them, you're already dead.
Okay. Well, okay, so overly vegan vegans. Now so that I can actually get to the point, the reason for overly vegan vegans is what the title is going to be for real, but what I'm labeling it on YouTube is fucking vegans, is I'm okay with vegans. I like vegans. I have a lot of friends that are vegans. I'm already kind of floating there. I know quite a few vegans, and we get along really well. Now, the overly vegan vegans. Those fucking dicks.
And we have a lot of them because Vancouver.
Yeah, Vancouver's just full of this shit. But the overly vegan vegans, like, you eat meat, you're evil. That... Yes. Come on, Bulma.
You can grumble too.
Also, anybody who feeds their dog vegetarian diets... I got nothing.
I have a very good story about this.
One sec. Unless you are specifically told by a vet who is well known to only feed your dog vegetables because it's allergic to meat, don't make the decision to feed your dog a vegetarian diet. Fuck off. Yes.
Well, 2 years now? Yeah, 2 years ago, me and my ex went to Zombie Walk.
Oh, yeah.
And it
all about meat.
Yes. It just so happened that the local overly vegan group decided to have an anti-meat protest.
Oh, no.
And they had really skinny dogs there. And Ashley was with us.
Oh, no.
And you know Ashley's reaction to that.
Oh, my God. Her and dogs, dude.
And she had her Dobermans with her because she was walking. Cause
yeah.
Dobermans are in every zombie movie.
Yeah, they're fucking evil.
Yeah. So...
I love them, though.
One of the dogs try and pick a fight with her Doberman. Doberman fucking wrecks this thing.
Well, because it's vegetarian.
Yeah, exactly. But the best part about this was the giant styrofoam packet that they had with a naked lady wrapped in cellophane. Being like, you wouldn't eat this, why would you eat a cow?
That's not the same. That's cannibalism.
I know, but when does veganism ever make sense?
Okay, so this is how I view vegans, vegetarians, veganism, whatever. Do your thing. If you want to eat vegetables and proteins from vegetables and shit,
Meat's yummy.
by all means, do it, man. But the first thing that you want to do is not the. I don't fucking know. I'm winging it off the top. Okay, Gumbles, Grumbles, not scripted. All we're given is a title, and that's it. And we just go with it. So we could be starting in one spot, and then we're way the fuck over here, and then at the end we'll wrap it up again. But there is nothing planned.
Maybe.
If you're gonna be a vegan or vegetarian, you need to do your research. Like you have to. You can't just go, oh, I'm just gonna eat beans, because you can't survive off of just beans. You can't. Like, you could, maybe. I don't know enough about it. I haven't done any fucking research, but I know you can't eat just beans.
It's not going to be healthy.
Yeah, because there's so many more vegetables with protein in them. Like, there's not just beans.
Eat your broccoli.
Fucking, what are those stupid things called that I like? You hate cooking them because they take forever. Chickpeas. There's fucking protein in chickpeas. You can eat those. And legumes. And you can eat birdseed. It's not called birdseed. It's called millet. But you can eat that. That's got protein in it. So, like, I think it has protein in it.
It does.
It does?
I don't know.
Okay. So, like, there are so many things that you can eat that has protein in it if you want to be vegan. But you got to do your research. Because, like, I find a lot of the people who hate vegans, they don't know that there's actually... Like, you can't survive off of just vegetables. That's stupid. Our teeth are meant for meat. Our teeth are omnivorous, right? Is that the right word?
Yes.
Omnivorous? Yeah, our teeth are omnivorous. We can survive off of anything. But you have to make sure that you've got 40% carbs and then 20% protein and 20% fat. As long as you're getting, like, every single group, then you're fine. But the fucking vegans who are just like, you eat animals, you're a murderer. And then they post shit every single day of just like, this is what happens to all the animals. This is what happens to these animals. This is what happens to these animals.
I had a date once where I didn't know this chick was vegan.
Oh no.
And she was one of the militant types. Not gonna lie, I played along. I was like,
Was she that hot?
No, wait for it. I played along. And then she, at the restaurant we ended up going to, she's like, I have to quickly run to the ladies' room. Here's what I want. If the waiter comes by, order it. So I order her food.
Okay.
I order myself the bloodiest steak imaginable.
Oh my god.
So we keep talking. It's going well, but it's not great.
Yeah.
Like, you can tell we could be friends, but there's no connection there.
Yeah.
So I felt zero guilt about doing this, because she was basically preaching about how meat is murder. So when it comes, she looks at me, looks back at the waiter, and just says, "This is a fucking joke," and leaves.
See, like...
And then I ate both meals because, yum.
Yeah, and I play both sides, because I eat chicken, and I eat eggs, and I eat a fuckload of vegetables and stuff, right? Like, I've gone so long without eating red meat that you've heard me say it, I'm scared to eat red meat now, because it's been so long since I ate it.
Well, you also don't eat it because you're weird, and your taste buds are fucked.
I don't like it. I don't like the taste of steak. I've never liked steak, by the way. I liked hamburgers at one point, but then I was just like, why be cool with one, but not cool with the other? Just, Bulma.
So you should have
Just
forced
lie
yourself to eat steak.
Thanks, bruh. Good girl.
That was the way life should have gone.
I should have been forced.
Yes, to eat steak.
My dad once, he was just like, hey, Clint, we got this cow ass. You got to eat this. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, it's cow ass. We were so broke. He's probably not joking. He probably went to the butcher and said, like, just give me
the cheapest cuts.
And he showed me a spot on it that looked like a butthole. I don't think it actually was. I think it's just how the butcher tied everything together, because it did have rope on it, that it looked like a butthole.
Well, that's exactly what it probably was, because I've worked in a butcher.
Oh, it was so bad. But that was just like, that for me right then, and like, that's how I remember that shit. But that's when I was just like, I can't eat steak anymore. And then I was a kid, so obviously I ate steak a few more times as I grew up. And then in the past couple of years, I actually stopped eating steak and beef, and I've never liked pork. I've always hated pork. And I'm not even going to get started on why I won't eat pork.
I mean, I can understand pork, because when I was younger, I had a lot of issues with pork too.
It's just
I
don't like it.
It took me. It's only in the last like 4 years that I started eating pork again.
Mm.
But
Ham I used to love.
ham's fucking delicious.
But that's it. So there's parts of animals that I cut out eating. Like, I eat burgers. I eat burgers all the time. But I wouldn't eat steak. So I was like, you know what? If I'm not going to eat steak, I'm just not going to eat cow. So fuck that. I'm just not going to eat cow. And my main reason for not eating cow is they're fucking adorable. That's it. That is 100% my reason for not eating cow.
Fat
Pork,
horses?
not talking about why I won't eat pork. But I will say, I used to eat bacon. I stopped eating bacon because I was like, look, if I'm going to say pork is disgusting, I'm going to eat bacon. That's a little fucked up. To me, personally. It just seems like, I hate marshmallows, but no, that's stupid. I was going to say I hate marshmallows, but I like burnt marshmallows. But I like burnt marshmallows, and I don't like marshmallows, so that's just more...
No, all you use marshmallows for is shooting me in the fucking neck with a crossbow.
Yeah, I shot him in the neck with a crossbow once accidentally. With a marshmallow, not a bolt. But, yeah, it was just like, I'm done with bacon, so... I'm done with pig, so fuck it, I'm just going to cut out pork. And then ham, I just stopped eating because ham's got all the fat on the sides, and I do not like fat. I never liked fat.
Yeah.
And then lamb...
But that's where all the flavors
They're
is.
so cute!
They're so yummy.
Yeah, see, okay, so this is this is how I think vegetarians and vegans should act. You don't eat meat? Cool, that's your choice. Not, you eat meat? What the fuck? That right there is like, no. Because this is how I see it. I was trying to talk about this earlier, but like I said, none of this is scripted or planned, so I just do fucking circles everywhere.
Imagine how crazy the vegans are going right now with all this quarantine going on, not being able to tell new people that they're vegan.
Oh my god. I've seen so many memes about that, and it's so funny. But what I was comparing veganism and religion to, two things you're not supposed to talk about. You're not going to go around and be like, oh, you're Catholic? You should be Christian. Because we all fucking hate those people. Don't even tell me you don't. You hate those people who are like, oh, you believe in this, you should believe in that. Mm-hmm. Like, we fucking hate those people. So why can't we do that with vegans? We're just like...
We can.
Yeah, we can.
It's actually a very popular pot.
But it's frowned upon. It's so frowned upon. And you get so much shit for it. But you don't get shit on for the religion thing. Nobody does.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever actually caught flack for hating vegans except from other vegans.
Yeah, that's true.
And honestly, what are they going to do? Eat grass
more vegetables? Yeah. See, okay, so maybe somebody in the comments who's watching this can educate me on this, but this is something that I thoroughly don't understand. So, I agree that animals are, in some places, killed a little inhumanely for meat.
Oh, there's very inhumane ways of
yeah.
that. Large portions of the earth kill things.
Yeah. But I feel like if everyone stopped eating meat all at once and they stopped killing cows, how fucked would everything be if we went all to vegetables? Because apparently, I could be wrong on this. I'm not saying I'm right, but I could be wrong. Apparently, there's a whole fucking rainforest they took down just so they could build soybean farms.
Well, here's the thing. And this is what I love and hate about veganism.
Yeah.
Is they're right.
About what part?
About
inhumane killing?
Ending world hunger and sustainability and everything like that. They're right because the easiest way to end world hunger is to stop meat production and switch everything over to plant production because the amount of water it takes to grow all the grass it'll take to feed the cow and water the cow and everything.
Ridiculous.
It's like 1,000,000 parts to 1.
Yeah. Same with almonds. I learned that from Aaron from Grain Grumbles. Stop eating almonds!
But that same amount can get 1,000,000 to 1,000,000 parts plant.
Yeah.
But because the attitude of veganism and meat is murder, I will eat cow every fucking day. Know it's wrong and still do it just to piss you off.
I can get that. Because like, there's got to be a way where...
and the irony makes it all the more delicious.
Because, I agree with you. They're right. There is a lot of, like, the fucking... The pin to the head. That's a little fucked up. And then the slitting the throat while it's hanging shit. That's fucked up. But... it is wrong. Please know that I know that is wrong. But is making all of the planet a vegetable farm a good idea? Because how much fucking land is that going to take? Like, if everyone started eating soybeans and beans, How many farms would it take to feed the entire goddamn planet?
Less than the amount of farms it takes to produce meat.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Meat production is amazingly inefficient.
Okay. See, I don't know these things. That's why I'm like, I don't know.
But again, just I will do it, know I'm wrong, and keep doing it. Because
So here's my... What are we sitting at for time? Cool. So we'll do a little wrap-up, because the wrap-up always takes for fucking ever. Like last time it took us 10 minutes to wrap up.
Well, yeah, that's just because we could go all day.
Yeah.
About any topic ever under the
That's
sun.
fucking true. So here's my question for you, and this will be a good thinker. If you had to cut out all meat except for one, what meat would you stick with?
Lamb.
You'd stick with lamb?
Yep.
Okay, why?
Fucking juiciest piece of meat you could ever have.
Does it have everything that you need in it, though?
Yes.
Oh. Well, all right.
I mean, it's either lamb or fish. But do I have to choose one specific fish?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Then lamb.
Okay. So, I don't eat fish. My reason
Weirdo.
for... Yeah. That's the other thing I want to put... See, this is what I mean. Like, we're wrapping up, and now I'm going to explain why I am the way I am.
He was dropped
I'm-
on his head.
Fuck no. I'm weird with food. I'm so weird with food. When I was fight training over the last... Uno momento. We'll wait for the really loud Toyota to go past. And I'm not cutting this out. It's staying. No, that's a dope truck, though. Like, I want one of those. But anyways, when I was training for fights over the past couple of years, I tried eating everything, right? Like, I changed my diet a few times for, like, I'll do this, I'll do this, I'll do this, I'll do this. So, first off, the first time I fought, I was eating beef, I was eating chicken, I was eating like tuna, because I don't eat any other fish other than tuna. But I was eating those things, and the first time I fought, I was losing weight properly the way I wanted to, but I never felt really energetic. And then a few of my friends at the gym were vegetarians, and they're just like, I don't eat red meat, and I find I'm a little bit quicker because of it. So I cut out red meat. So I stopped eating burgers, and that's when the burger thing fell off. And then I was like, hey, fuck that, I'm not eating those anymore. And then bacon has so much salt in it. That's why I was like,
Oh, I don't eat
Not
bacon either.
and then Adam Ruins Everything. He explains how bacon actually got started, and it was just like, we've got all this extra meat, just throw it on burgers and force it on people, and it became this huge thing. And it is a monstrous waster of fucking meat, bacon is.
It's delicious, though.
It is. I still love the smell of it, but I can't eat it out of pride. I've gone this long, I ain't falling back.
Okay, vegan.
So I cut out all of the pig and everything, and then there was actually last year, this drove my wife bonkers. I decided I was going to train vegan. So what I did for the first 2 months was all I ate was vegan food. I got all of the vegan substitutes, like what the fuck's that meat? A&W meat. Beyond Meat. I got all the Beyond Meats. I tried those. I got all these other things. I tried those, and they just... There was something that I wasn't fast. I wasn't recovering quickly. I was slow. It just wasn't fun. So then the next time,
Wait.
Veganism isn't fun?
I
Color
didn't
me
enjoy
shocked.
it. See, that's the thing. Like, I did minimal research, but Emily and I well, more so me, but she cooked, so she was tracking it as well. But we tracked everything I was eating to make sure I was eating enough carbs, fat, and protein. I was getting what every person needs to survive. But every single time I had to go train, I was slow. My track times from the previous year, I was slower by like 2 seconds. Also age, but 2 seconds, that's a bit much. And I push, like I don't fucking give up. And then the last fight that I did, I cut out all of the vegetarian shit. I stuck to chicken and beans and all the other stuff. And I trained so much fucking better than I ever had.
Well, the thing is, a lot of vegan substitute food
Yeah.
isn't healthy.
No, there's so much filler in it.
It's actually remarkably unhealthy.
Like
for
that's
you.
so the Beyond Meat, like I think maybe correct me if I'm wrong, but I think we're stepping in the right direction, but I still think it's not quite there.
No, it's not.
Because they need to put all this filler and preservative and all this other stuff. I think what they should do is be like, this is a substitute for meat. Check this out, but you have to add your own things to it.
Mhm.
Because if we put all this stuff in, you're going to have all these substitutes and whatnot, right?
Kinda.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, there's a certain point where it's like you're sacrificing a lot of taste for getting
But-
a healthy substitute.
So that's another thing I don't understand. I'm not good on that. Is taste. I don't give a shit. My wife hates it. I don't care. I eat because I have to. If I could survive on pills, I would survive on pills.
Gross.
Yeah, you got. I just don't care. If
I'm
I wanna-
Italian. Food is important. Food is life.
That's also why he's here. He's Italian. He eats everything. He's a monster. Sorry, back when I was teaching him how to animate, I had to tell him all the time, "Stop animating with your hands. What are you, Italian?" And he's like, "Yeah."
It actually was a problem for about a year and a half. Every animation had over the top hand because all my references was myself or my brother talking like we normally do. And half our conversation is our hands.
He uses his hands a lot. I have an idea. What should we wrap up with?
Fucking vegans?
You tell me. What should we wrap up with? Because I think I've touched on every single thing that I wanted to.
We could end with the topic of fucking vegans.
No. I don't want to wrap up with like that. I just want to finish with like one final thing.
Vegans just stop being
just an idea. Speedball.
Oxymoron of veganism, especially in crop preservation.
Nope, don't understand. Too many big words.
Vegans, stop being pretentious. You suck.
Yes, I think that's a good point to wrap up on. Being vegan is okay. Being vegetarian is okay. If you have a specific diet that you follow for whatever reason, it's okay. Don't slam on vegans unless you've done your research, because they're onto something. It's just like feminism. Wait. A couple of them ruined it for everybody.
Demonetized.
I don't fucking care. I'm not monetized yet. But a couple of them ruined it for everybody by being too feminist.
Very
and
true.
Now that word has a very negative connotation.
Very toxic.
Exactly, that's it. Because a couple of them were too over the top.
I mean, I'm sure we could do a whole topic on that.
I'm not going to. I enjoy my life. I don't want to live scared.
Right. We work in the art industry.
Yes.
Fuck.
So,
never mind.
I think that's a good area to leave it to. Is if you're going to be vegan, go for it. If you're going to educate people, ask them first if they want to hear your idea. Don't just be like, look, you're a murderer. You should be eating vegetables because of this. Because all you're going to do is fuel his fucking desire to eat meat. He just admitted it earlier. So, do that. Stop being shitty about it. That's what I mean by overly vegan vegans. You're fucking ruining it for everybody. By being overly vegan, you're making people not want to be vegan just to spite you.
You're not wrong.
Thoughts?
Stop being so hipstery. It hurts too.
Yeah, maybe change your clothing too, so we don't stereotype all vegans to where, like... I'm gonna stop there. I'm gonna stop right there.
Overlap of the two topics we mentioned.
Yep. You want to sign off with your own thing? You're gonna be on here a lot.
Bye. Don't get me fired, please. Thank you.
That was Gumbles Grumbles. Call your grandmother. Bye.